Hey everyone, welcome back to Learning Psychology. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of psychology. If you've ever wondered how psychologists assess and understand the human mind, you're in the right place. Psychological assessment and testing are integral components of psychology that aid in understanding an individual's behavior, personality, cognitive abilities, and emotional functioning. These processes involve the use of various tools and techniques to gather information about a person's psychological attributes. Our first topic is psychological assessment. This involves the use of multiple methods such as interviews, observations, and standardized tests to evaluate an individual's cognitive, emotional, and behavioral functioning. It aims to provide insights into an individual's strengths, weaknesses, and overall psychological well-being. By combining interviews, observations, and tests, psychologists can gain valuable insights into an individual's cognitive abilities, emotions, and behavior. This helps them understand the person's unique qualities and challenges, allowing for tailored support and guidance to enhance their psychological well-being. Now, let's talk about psychological testing. This refers to the administration of standardized tests to measure specific psychological constructs such as intelligence, personality traits, or mental health symptoms. These tests are carefully designed, scored, and interpreted based on established norms. When it comes to mental health, psychologists might use tests to assess symptoms of conditions like depression or anxiety. These tests ask about a person's feelings, thoughts, and behaviors to help the psychologist understand if the individual might be experiencing mental health challenges. Now, let's talk about their importance in the different fields of psychology. These tools help psychologists diagnose mental health conditions, understand cognitive abilities, and make informed decisions about treatment and intervention. Just as a coach assesses an athlete's skills, psychological testing reveals cognitive abilities. This knowledge empowers individuals to harness their strengths and work on areas that need improvement. Before I continue, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more psychology wisdom, and ring the notification bell to stay in the loop. Now, let's talk about the differences between psychological assessment and testing. In terms of scope, psychological assessment is a broader process that encompasses various methods, including testing, to gather comprehensive information about an individual. Psychological testing, on the other hand, specifically refers to the use of standardized tests to measure specific psychological attributes. In terms of purpose, while both assessment and testing aim to understand an individual's psychological characteristics, the primary purpose of psychological assessment is to provide a holistic understanding of an individual's psychological functioning, while psychological testing focuses on measuring specific psychological constructs through formal instruments. In terms of methods, psychological assessment involves a combination of methods such as interviews, observations, and testing, whereas psychological testing predominantly relies on the administration of standardized tests. Now, let's talk about the practical applications of these tools. Psychological assessment is utilized in various settings, including clinical, educational, and organizational contexts. In clinical settings, assessments help in diagnosing mental health disorders, planning treatment, and evaluating treatment outcomes. For example, testing might reveal patterns of behavior indicative of anxiety, leading to tailored therapeutic interventions. In educational settings, assessments aid in identifying learning disabilities, understanding students' strengths and weaknesses, and guiding educational interventions. A practical example is using tests to identify areas where a student may need additional support or specialized teaching methods. In the workplace, assessments are used for employee selection, career development, and team building. For example, personality tests might reveal traits conducive to leadership roles, guiding career choices. In sports psychology, assessments assist in understanding an athlete's mental strengths and areas for improvement. Practical examples include evaluating focus levels or stress management techniques. Forensic psychologists use assessments to understand criminal behavior. For instance, evaluating a defendant's mental state aids the legal system in determining culpability and appropriate legal measures. While psychological assessment and testing are incredibly valuable, it's important to recognize their limitations. One limitation is the potential for cultural bias in some assessment tools, as they may not accurately capture the experiences and behaviors of individuals from diverse cultural backgrounds. Additionally, assessments and tests are just one part of the puzzle and should be used in conjunction with other information, such as clinical interviews and observations, to form a comprehensive understanding of an individual's psychological functioning. To sum it up, psychological assessment and testing are powerful tools that offer valuable insights into human behavior and mental processes. By understanding the differences, applications, and limitations of these tools, we can appreciate their significance while being mindful of their potential shortcomings. We hope this video has shed light on the importance of psychological assessment and testing, and we encourage you to continue exploring this fascinating field. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insightful content. Remember, understanding the human mind is a journey, and we're thrilled to have you join us on this learning adventure. See you in the next video.